Commander Holden stood tall on the command deck of the Dominator. A confident grin stretched across his face as he stared at the vast tactical display in front of him. The conquest of Castalla was nearly over the planet's once powerful defenses, had been shattered by the relentless strength of the Terran fleet. It had been a swift and crushing triumph, the kind that secured Earth's rule over anyone who dared to oppose. Commander, the last remaining resistance is falling just as predicted. "Mari," the executive officer said with victory in his voice, his eyes shifting across the screens showing the live assault progress. Our troops are clearing the last enemy strongholds and taking control of the urban zones. Holden gave a firm nod, his focus moving to the giant windows where Castalla filled the view. The planet once full of life now looked torn and broken, thick smoke rising from ruined cities. Terran banners started appearing among the debris, marking a new chapter of rule, Earth's elite warriors. The Praetorian Guard advanced through the cities with cold precision, leaving nothing but destruction. The people of Castalla resisted fiercely, but their efforts were no match. Holden muttered, "Their strength was a shadow next to ours." "Have all remaining enemy bases been wiped out?" "Yes, Commander." Merrick confirmed the major outposts have been demolished. But there's something strange showing up on scans from the southern lands, a group of odd energy signals. Holden's eyes narrowed. "Energy signals? What kind of readings?" "Not sure yet," Merrick said, while studying the data. "These readings don't match anything in our archives. Maybe leftover energy from the battle or something else. But it's odd enough to check out." Holden leaned. Interested, the fall of Castalla had gone too easily for his liking, and the idea of something hidden stirred his curiosity. "Send a team to check it out, and I want details on my desk in 60 minutes. The recon squad was put together fast. There, transport darting through the thick clouds heading to the source of the energy pings, Holden stayed on the bridge piecing together the possibilities these strange signals might reveal more than anyone expected. The recon team landed deep in the southern wastelands. The land was barren and untouched, surprising for a world filled with military assets. They disembarked, scanning the rocky ground for the source. After hours of hiking, they found it an entrance hidden beneath stone and dust. Inside, they uncovered a massive underground facility. The sealed doors still marked with old Terran military signs. The place looked forgotten, scrubbed from history. This is the spot the lead tech called out as they opened the heavy gate. "The signals are strongest in here." They descended into the dark halls, their lights slicing through dust-filled silence. Old machines hummed weakly, long abandoned. It was clear nothing had moved here in ages. Storage chambers lined the walls, stacked with equipment. Ships and weapons the size of the place was incredible, big enough to fit a whole fleet. "What are these?" one of the engineers asked, his voice full of disbelief while brushing dust off a sleek, massive ship. "This tech looks like nothing we have today." "Let's stay focused," the lead tech replied. "We need to check if any of this still works." Deeper into the base, they went finding more hidden hangars, each containing strange ships, unlike any in Earth's current fleet, fitted with advanced cloak systems, energy shields, and weapons far beyond even the most recent designs. Holden's excitement grew as reports poured in. This facility was a gold mine of forgotten Terran innovation. These tools could turn the tide in any war, ensuring Earth's rule. For ages, the discovery marked a turning point. He wasted no time. Engineers and scientists were rushed in to reactivate and study the new systems. Work went on around the clock. Every ship, every weapon was tested and powered up carefully. And when they did come alive, they were astonishing. Invisible to radar, with weapons that tore through armor and shields, stronger than anything in use. As activation neared its end, Holden gathered his top staff aboard the Dominator. The tension was high-filled, with the thrill of what came next. "We are about to gain power unlike anything we've ever known." Holden said these ships and tools will give us the upper hand permanently. Mari agreed. "They go beyond what we've ever imagined. We now hold unmatched strength, Then let's use it, Holden ordered. We'll eliminate any leftover resistance and secure our rule over every known star system ready. The fleet. We're not just finishing this campaign, we are ending all doubt that anyone can oppose us. The new ships and weapons were quickly merged into the Terran forces. Their cutting-edge strength tilted the odds even more. Holden's plan was simple: destroy what remained with overwhelming force. As the fleet moved into formation, the last enemies gathered in a final attempt to resist the combined alien groups who once hoped to push back were now about to face a nightmare. War returned to the skies above Castalla. Blazing weapons and dark ships clashed the new Terran vessels, cut through enemy ranks like blades through paper, striking fast, then vanishing with stealth. Holden watched from his command deck, calm and focused. The enemy fleets, once dangerous, now crumbled under the might of Earth's reborn machines. Commander, their forces are breaking apart. Marek's voice came through the channel. They can't hold against us. Excellent, Holden replied, steady and firm. Push forward. Give them no chance to retreat. Let this stand as a warning to all who think they can resist us. And so, the Terran offensive continued, dismantling every trace of opposition. The ancient tech had proven itself beyond doubt. Earth's victory was total. The coalition of enemies destroyed. Their survivors scattered. Holden took a moment to absorb the outcome. Castalla had fallen, and the hidden base had changed everything. The Terran fleet was now unmatched, the implications vast. This was a new level of strength, and Holden knew it. But deep within, he also understood the risk. This kind of power was not only an advantage. It was a responsibility. These tools could build or destroy entire civilizations. What now? Marek asked, breaking his thoughts. We stabilize our hold, Holden said, integrate everything into daily operations, and notify High Command. Of the full situation, they must understand the weight of what we've found. And what about the remaining enemies? Remove them. Holden replied, Our rule must be absolute. No one can threaten our rise. As the fleet locked down, Castalla, Holden looked into the stars. Victory was not just won. It was now. Law, Earth's ambition, had carved a new future across the galaxy, and no force remained to stand in its way. Far beyond their reach, hidden in the shadows of a distant cloud, another power watched. The Sirkar, an ancient alien race, had taken interest in Earth's rise. They had faced humans before and lost. Now they saw a new threat forming, and knew this Terran empire could not go unchecked. In their secret war room, the Sirkar leaders gathered, holograms showing Earth's forces reclaiming forgotten weapons and crushing entire worlds. The lead strategist asked, What have we learned about this human resurgence? The chief spy answered, The Terrans are back and stronger than ever with new firepower and fast expansion. Then we must measure their full strength. The strategist said, If they believe they cannot fall, we will show them they can. An elder Sirkar stepped forward. We tried this before and failed. We will watch closely, said the strategist. They will stumble in their pride, and we will strike when they least expect. In the darkness, the Sirkar prepared, ready to challenge this new Terran power, and so a new conflict approached, one that would shake the galaxy and decide who truly ruled the stars.